teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair. Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. From deep, Bane. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. The Grizzlies on offense. First quarter of play, a minute in. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Brooks finds Bane. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Inside, the kick to Durant. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The Suns clear it.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And it's Warren on the tape.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Morant against Paul. Brooks outside on the wing. Bane from outside the arc sinks the tray. Bane's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker, the pass to Durant. Puts the move on. And he makes it on the layup.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
Nice move.
Are you serious?
Outside for Brooks. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. A good look from Bane. And at last, they get one to fall. He has 7.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Oh, deflected. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, a terrific two-way player. Jackson's full boat of skills on display right there.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Jackson.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Back to Booker. Moran against Paul. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Booker. On the take. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Adams, the pass to Moran. Over Paul. Warren with the rebound. Durant for three. No luck on that one. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Left side Bane, all alone. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Durant. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
How do you stop that? You have to play KD for the drive, but then he just rises up like that, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Jackson down low. Durant's there. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns trailing.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Warren finds Paul. Back to Warren. And here's Durant, defended by Jackson. Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
Wow, the skills at his size. Durant makes a number of moves every game. Man, oh man!
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. It's Warren on the wing. Back to Paul. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Suns keep it alive. Paul passes to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot from the top of the key. Morant, no good. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker against Bane. Outside Durant. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off.
Here's Morant. Kept alive. Here's Adams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Can't get it to drop. Memphis leading. Right side Bane. Pass to Adams. Here's the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Down low. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
So it's the Grizzlies now. It's stolen by Warren. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Durant with the big finish.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Booker finds Paul. Jackson against Booker. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Shoots over Morant. Here's Ayton. And another basket for Phoenix.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
It's a tie game in Memphis. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus?
All right, good stuff, Allie. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Warren in at the small forward position.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Up top, Paul, pounded by Morant. 19-footer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Warren's got 9.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Bane, no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. Driving inside. The shot comes out. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Brooks. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
Paul can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Back to Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. That one a little long.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker goes in. Pass to Durant. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Booker's shot is good.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Morant against Paul. Morant into the lane. Memphis the rebound. Now here's Bane. He's got 7. Jackson outside. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. For the lead. Here's Booker. Offensive board. Outside Durant. Ayton with a screen. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Morant. Going inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Booker to the inside. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Morant with the slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's good from Ayton.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Ball against Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Now Warren. 9 points in the game. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Warren. Booker with it. And it's Bane with the rebound. On the wing, Brooks. Stolen by Ayton. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Grizzlies out in front. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Moran against Paul. Moran with it. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Here's Paul. Adams grabs the miss. Adams is Memphis leading. On the wing, Brooks. 18 feet out. Off the left rim and out. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Warren. The kick to Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jackson with a screen on Paul. From deep, Moran hits a three-pointer. Moran's got 23 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
From deep, Bane. Paul with a steal. Right side, Booker. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside, Paul. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Moran. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Outside for Brooks. Second chance effort. Driving in. Adams, the pass to Brooks. From deep, Bane. Phoenix grabs the miss. Warren's got 5 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Ball against Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Durant to take the lead. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. John Morant just goes about his business.
Right side, Paul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Durant with the big finish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Morant against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tape goes on Chris Paul.
And it's critical Morant steps up at the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Drives to the hoop. That shot off the mark. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Brooks outside. Now Morant. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Booker. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
On the wing, Durant. And it's good. a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
With the drive.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, they didn't. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill.
Smack clowns with mad style.
to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And the dunk by Zubac.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. He takes it in. Tries again. Adams' shot is off.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And George. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. Well, I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Zubac in the post. Guarded by Jackson. No good from Zubac. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Westbrook. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
George dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Leonard. Another shot, and the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Westbrook, and he can't jam it through. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Plumlee with a screen on Bane. Plumlee, the pass to George. Back to Plumlee. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for LA.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Brooks. Leonard attacking and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple... Oh, my goodness, man. He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morant against Westbrook. Here's Adams. Outside, Bane. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Zubac with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's George. And then George with the jam.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts the move on. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
The Clippers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. Plumlee in the high post. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He finishes with 9. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles? In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And explosive at the 1. Westbrook plays with tremendous force, rocking the rim there.
Morant finds Adams. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard the pass to George. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge, and the challenge was how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Westbrook drives in.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
George finds Plumlee. It's George on the wing, guarded by Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. And the pass to Morant. Back to Bane from the arc. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
That one is no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. And George kicks to Zubas. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks leading the charge. And again, Memphis no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Nails the baby hook. Adams has got his first points of the game.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Westbrook. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 9. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
From way downtown, Jackson Jr. up big with serious range.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
Shooting for LA.
He's perfect from the line this time. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Morant outside. Oh my goodness, the slam!
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Bane. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. There's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue while earning that trip to the line.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
4 seconds left, and finished off by Morant.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen.
All right, Dave, thank you, and time. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
Nice finish. Showing off that Bird. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
From deep. No good there. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard on the wing. Brooks covering. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy.
The second effort. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Here's Bane. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
George double teamed. Passes to Zubac. Back to George. Tries yet again. He lays it in. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Leonard kicks to Plumlee. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Clippers lead by 9.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. For the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Plumlee finds George.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. .27 seconds left in the 3rd. To the wing right side. Morant passes to Bane. Outside for Jackson. Brooks for 3.
Stephen Adams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
12 seconds left in the 3rd. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And George with this stuff. 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Morant left side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
A second chance effort. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Plumlee attacking. George with no one around. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
And Morant throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunity. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Bain, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Leonard with the bucket.
Getting a step on the defense there. Once Leonard has this, you know he's going to capitalize.
Pass to Jackson. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Morant. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee slams it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Clippers leading by 16. And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for George.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off. Whoa, look out!
Goodness.
Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And credit the whole team. It was a focus.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And here's George for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Going inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 35.
This is why you can't give George room to drive. Even when you're physical, he can get it done.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Plumlee with a screen on Morant. Westbrook kicks to George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
mentally prepared to go to work on the road.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
The three is up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Now here's Warren. Back to Paul. From the high post. Yes, on the jumper.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
And here are the Suns now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Outside Durant. Paul passes to Durant. Clock at 6. Over Leonard. Durant's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Zubac. It's George on the wing. He has 6. He shoots. Leonard passes to Plumlee. Count that bucket.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Paul. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Paul's got his second basket.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
George, good.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
For 3, Booker fires in the triple. Booker's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's George. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. The deep 3 from Durant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Zubac against Warren. A nice shot by Zubac.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the Suns.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Paul with the bucket.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Oh, Booker with a block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Clippers have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Leonard passes to Zubac. Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now Paul. He's got 7. Pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. Paul passes to Durant. And that misses. That would have put him up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force.
And please give a big round of applause for your son,
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Booker, the pass to Warren. From the high post. And there it is for him. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Phoenix on D, trailing by 5. George passes to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Zubac has got 6 points.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Here's Booker. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. 5 to shoot. Durant against Leonard. 4-3. And Durant hit from deep. 9 points in the game.
It's the height. It's the quick release. It's the soft touch. Kevin Durant is elite offensively.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Durant. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
Ayton finds Booker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now it's just a 2-point Clipper lead.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Clippers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. George against Booker. Outside Paul. The kick to Durant. There's the three. Suns keep it alive. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker with it. He's got 7. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Fades away.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
Westbrook outside. Right wing. Leonard right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first one falls. Phoenix making some changes. Okogie's checked in for Warren. Shamet comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Suns have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Durant. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. The Clippers in the lead.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. George outside. Lets it go from deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Pass to Leonard. Plumlee, a screen on Durant. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
The three from Ayton. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Clippers have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Shamet sends it home from three-point land. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the jam by George.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
And here's Durant. He's got 9. Payne, pass to Durant. And stolen by Leonard. And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consider. Allie, as always, thank you.
40.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paul George has been sensational.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Here's George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assists. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Payne finds Durant from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's George. 19 points in the game. Plumlee passes to George. Back to Plumlee. The shot off that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. The 3. Here's Okogie. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Well, go ahead and get up, Kevin Durant, former MVP, punching it home.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, what an excellent handle Russell Westbrook has, and that allows him to shred the defense with these quick drives.
Leonard against Durant. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And it's the Clippers on the break. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Shaman. Booker, the pass to Payne. Here's Okogie. Left side Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Warren on the wing. From deep. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got 12 points.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Booker can't get it to go.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. From deep. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
What was he thinking? That's not within his range at all.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Booker finds Payne. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knocks down the triple.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Pass to Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen on Payne. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. Now here's Zubac. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Payne. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Booker no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. George's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Such a wide open look. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Devin Booker, one of the elite scorers in the NBA. The sweet spot, the corner 3 by D. Book.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
And George with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Booker puts up a deep 3.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Booker fires from way outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Westbrook, the pass to George. It's good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with T.J. Warren. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker against George. From deep three-point range. Booker can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Plumlee finds Zubats. For 3, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's stolen by Warren. Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
And Allie, thanks. George's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 8 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Good chance here for Booker. Here's Durant. The kick out to Paul. Warren, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Durant. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Warren against Westbrook. Got a hand on it.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
Zubats finds George to the left wing. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 13. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, great work from Russell Westbrook. The closer he is, the more aggressive he becomes.
A nice shot by Booker. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Chris Paul, 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers with the ball. They lead by 11.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Here's Westbrook. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Booker, good.
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
And stolen by Paul. Durant finds Ayton, and here's Booker. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A minute 22 left in the final quarter. For 3, Westbrook. Durant pulls it in.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Got a piece of it.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Westbrook against Booker. And the shot is good by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 15 points here in the second half. Takes the three. Here's Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And Westbrook draws the double. Oh, from deep. Westbrook missing again. Durant against George. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Booker fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to Leonard. Westbrook outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's off. So the Clippers win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Booker the pass to Ayton. Durant wide open, he fires. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Bane. Little turnaround. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Now here's Bane. Brooks misses. Ball outside. Pass to Warren. Dishes to Booker. Lets the three fly. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thanks so much, David.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 3. Durant kicks to Paul. Outside Warren. Good ball movement here by the Suns. KD with it. He's picked up by Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Hey, yo, get on top.
To the middle. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Adams wide open. The three-pointer no good. Suns trail by 3. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside.
Oh. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
The shot's good from Paul. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Warren a screen on Jackson. Durant just inside the line.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And here's Brooks from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Ball against Morant. Over Paul. Out to Brooks. The pass to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Morant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
A shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant kicks to Brooks. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep. 8 seconds left in the first. And Booker puts up a deep three. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has...
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth tennis team.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ball with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
And the Suns miss again. Memphis leading by 3. Now Brooks. Jackson finds Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing? Love his approach.
KD with it. He's picked up by Morant. Takes a shot at the elbow. Durant, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Morant against Paul, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Morant outside. Driving inside. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And here's Booker from the arc. Great D that time from Bane. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And it's Brooks in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And for the Suns, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Durant dishes to Booker. Over Bane. Again, the miss by Booker. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Brooks outside. From downtown, traps in the tray. Brooks has got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Durant with the steal. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Paul surveying the floor. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And superb job by Morant there, making...
And so it's Memphis, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Andre Ayton out there with Durant. Then it's Payne. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
No luck that time either. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Brooks outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the inside, Ayton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
A big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
And for Memphis, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Morant left side. Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. Bane, no good.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Ross passes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Oh, goodness. He's
he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. It's stolen by Adams. Shoots the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Outside, KD. Payne finds KD. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, you can trust Steven Adams to finish strong.
Suns trail by 14. And Durant puts up a deep three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. And the Suns miss again. Outside Jackson. Down low. It's picked off. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Adams. Misses the three. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Outside Durant. Shot to stop the run. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Now here's Morant for 3. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency. But the shot looks good.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Memphis leading by 20. The three from Morant. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Adams outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bane. Over Ross. Bane, no good. The Suns shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Memphis.
From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second-unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
.51 seconds left to play in the third. KD, that's for 2. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. Kicks it to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Payne looking around. And Ross with the slam.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And a wide open look for Payne. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Ross, a 3-ball, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Hey, you want 3 reasons why Steven Adams is effective? Let me give them to you. Size, length, and athleticism.
And as we end the third quarter, a double.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, youth.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. The Suns shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Inside, Ayton kicks to Warren. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Three-pointer. Here's the three. And Desmond Bane with the three. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Brooks for three. Not going to go that time.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Bane against Booker. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Both free throws good from Morant. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Okogie. Here's Warren. Here's Okogie. Clock at 6. Shoots over Adams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Paul's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And Paul gets it to go in.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And Morant throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jackson kicks to Morant. They get the rebound. The three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Stolen by Brooks. From outside the arc. And it's Morant missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Okogie inside the three-point line. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Okogie. Adams defending.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but you can say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Morant throws it down.
and they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Stolen by Warren. Ayton finds KD. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Durant. Pulls up from the corner. That shot, no good. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's
all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports. Have lots of ball.
To the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at small forward. For three. Now Bane. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And he got the whistle. On the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, we're expecting... most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now here's George. Plumlee passes to George. Here's Zubats. Here's Leonard. Brooks defending. Zubats with a screen on Brooks. Back to Zubats. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side, Morant.
Morant with the slam! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament. This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Here's Morant. He takes it in. Morant with the slam!
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Pass to Zubats. Bane against George. Back to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Bane finds Adams. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
So it's the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Outside Bain. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Poke loose. Here's Morant. He's got 7. Bain, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Here's George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Bain finds Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. No good on that one.
Jackson Jr.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. George drives in. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 6.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bain.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Westbrook against Morant. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brooks outside. It's rebounded by George. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. From deep, Bain. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Plumlee's got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Morant, following the score by the Clippers. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's foul number 2 for him. Morant against Westbrook. Morant, the pass to Bain. The drive by Brooks. Yep, that one goes.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
That's good from Adams on the assist by Brooks.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
George outside. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. George outside. Oh, the swat by Adams. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's George. And the jam by George!
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
For Memphis, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
George passes to Plumlee. George, right side. Here's Zubats. Kicks it to George. 2 on the clock. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
First free throw is good. George hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Now here's Zubats. Out to Leonard. Back to Zubats. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 3. Plumlee, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Left side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Brooks defending. They get it back. Oh, George with a steal. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
Your Clippers, 30. The Grizzlies, 31.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's George. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. And it's stolen by Plumlee. George outside. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen on Bane. George passes to Leonard. They get it back. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Kawhi Leonard, tremendous timing on that play. You've got to be shot ready on the catch.
Now here's Morant. He's got 22. Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by Memphis, Westbrook finds Zubac. Adams against Westbrook. Count the basket. Westbrook's got 6.
Russell Westbrook plays through contact as well as any guard who gets downhill. Wow, that was nice.
On the wing, Bane. Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. And they get it back. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Plumlee against Jackson. Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. 1:57 left in the third. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Now Jackson. Morant with it. 24 points for him. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And there's Plumlee on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 6.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
On the break. Here's Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Ja Morant picks one up. And that one falls for Westbrook.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Outside Morant. To halt the run. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, Paul George simply stated as playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
Pass to Adams, and it's stolen by Plumlee. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George with it, guarded by Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
The drive by Morant.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Man, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant into the lane. Morant with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Clippers on top. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Memphis trailing here. On the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, filling out the middle. Deflected! George outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Plenty of space. Good as the jump shot falls.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Out to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 here already in the game. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Plumlee finds George. Back to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Back to Bane. The 3 ball. And they'll get another chance. Up top, Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
With a dynamic burst, Morant has such a strong driving ability, which really helps open up his mid-range game.
Jackson against Plumlee. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's the fast break. George with it. He's picked up by Bane.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here's Morant. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 38 points.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. And he makes both free throws. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Leonard passes to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Oh, the swat by Adams. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Jackson. That's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. He puts up a 3. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by George. Westbrook's got 10 points here in the second half. From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paul George.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Back to Leonard. George outside. Leonard up top. 4 on the clock. For 3, Westbrook. Adams grabs the miss. And here's Memphis. A 12-point game. And here's Morant outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And stolen by Morant. From deep. Misses. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly